I'm going to be brutally rating some of the most popular fast food places in Japan to find out which one is truly the best. And quick spoiler, the best fast food place in Japan is surprisingly not what you're thinking of. Let's start. There's one place I'm very excited to start with, and that's Domino's. You see, being a seasoned professional Domino's ex-employee, I'd like to say I know a thing or two about the perfect Domino's pizza. Time to see how it compares to our British counterpart back home. Okay, I'm currently overwhelmed with the amount of choice I have right now, so to keep it simple, I'm gonna order the most complicated option, which seems to be this pizza that combines 4 different toppings in one. I feel like this is gonna be a worthy opponent in showcasing the Japanese franchise due to the increased amount of variation that exists on this pizza. Already it's smelling very different to the UK version of Domino's, so I'm pretty excited to see how this turns out. Time for the unboxing. Let's see how it looks. Interesting, so as you can quite clearly see, we have 4 different variations of pizza toppings. We have this pepperoni, mushroom and peppers topping side, tomatoes and herbs, some sludge and some meat, and finally the shrimp mayo slice. Let's dig into the first one and see what the verdict is. Okay, straight away the dough seems to be somewhat stale compared to what I'm used to. Initially the sauce seems to have this sweet tomato and herby flavour, but there's a little bit of a slight unpleasant and bitter aftertaste that comes with whatever herb they put into this sauce. I do like the addition of the pepperoni and mushrooms. The peppers balance out the saltiness of the meat and it's a great combination of toppings. The next one has herbs and tomatoes on it. Oh my god, they've seemed to have gone extremely light on this cheese. I'll be honest, this has to be some form of criminal offence. The tomato, it delivers an explosion of sweetness which I really like, but unfortunately, the rest of the pizza is really lacking in flavour. Next up, it's time for this slimy, slithery slice, and you know what else is slimy and slithery? A snake. That's right, this pizza can't be trusted, but for the sake of this channel, I'm gonna try it for you. What did I say? My suspicions were correct. I knew this slice couldn't be trusted, yet I still put it into my mouth. This slice, it doesn't deserve any more camera time than I've already given it, so let's just move on to the last slice. Lastly is this shrimp slice. Finally, a slice that I can somewhat relate to. Although the shrimp seems to be lacking in size, that's okay, because it makes up for it in other ways. Right, guys? There we go, just as I suspected. An innocent slice that lacks the ability to harm a human in any way possible. Although it delivers a less than mediocre experience, I still appreciate its personality. Overall, Domino's, you deserve a humble 4.5 out of 10. Next up is KFC, but not just any old basic KFC. This KFC, it's a buffet and it serves unlimited chicken. Every kid's dream has now become a reality with this location right here. So let's go inside and eat. I've literally just waited for 4 hours to be let in. I'm in desperate need of food right now, seeing as I've been starving for the past 10 hours. So let me show you why this KFC on paper should be better than any KFC location ever. Reason number 1, unlimited chicken. Pretty self-explanatory. Reason number 2, this location has a huge variety of KFC food items you won't find anywhere else. Ranging from rice, curry, sweet corn, chips, pasta, chicken, rice, potato, more chips, biscuits, more chicken, pancakes, more chicken, salad, croissants, soup, and dessert. So I'm just gonna grab a plate and load it up. Seeing as I'm on the verge of starvation from all that waiting, I'm just gonna go straight in and try the KFC fried chicken thigh. Oh wow, you've surprised me, chicken thigh, with that thick, juicy interior and well-seasoned exterior. This has to be the best KFC chicken I've ever tried in my life. The meat is cooked to perfection and it's very tender, and eating this has made me really excited to try the rest. I've just been fooled. I can't believe I've just been deceived and manipulated into thinking that the rest of the food would just be as good as the chicken, but I was wrong. So wrong. The rest of my plate is very below average. The potato is undercooked, chips are stale, the rice is bland, and the corn lacks flavor. All of these side dishes have one job, and that's to lie and deceive people into filling their stomachs with unnecessary items other than chicken thighs. Let's get some other items to see if plate 2 is any better. Okay, this time I have pasta, chicken, vegetables, and coleslaw. Let's try it out. Okay, I don't know what the side dish chef is going through in his life, but no man should ever come close to tasting that spaghetti. Again, the star of the show remains to be the KFC chicken. The KFC chicken, it represents the top 1% human in a society filled with degenerates. There's only one thing that can cheer me up right now, and that's dessert. Although the food at KFC Buffet wasn't really the best, there are a few items that really stood out. I love the chicken, the biscuits, the curry. However, the remaining dessert items could be used as a modern day torture device if needed. The croissants and the ice cream seems to be the outcasts of this equation though, because they taste really good. The food, it gets a 4 out of 10, but because of the overall novelty of the experience and it being such a unique concept, the experience gets an 8.5 out of 10. So overall, my rating for this location goes up to a 6.25 out of 10. I don't know about you, but I'm in the mood for a chicken sandwich. And where else better to do this than Wendy's? Looking at the menu, again, it seems to be quite overwhelming, so let's just keep it simple and select a random one. Okay, I got my food. Can we just appreciate the absolute curvature perfection of this smooth, plump bun? This bun, it looks like it would recoil if you slap it. You see this right here? This is the type of buns you only see in your dreams, but here I am, holding it in front of me, about to indulge in this beauty. The contents, it's pretty straightforward. Fried chicken, onions, lettuce, sweet chili sauce. So let's try this out. Okay, the buns, they're toasted. The piece of meat wedged in between the crevice of this bun is crispy and it's seasoned well, but nothing overly special. I like the combination of the fresh lettuce and the onions with the fried chicken, but one thing that kind of lets it down is the mere abundance of sweet chili sauce that overpowers any ounce of flavor that you can taste. I'm disappointed in my impulsive behavior because it's kind of my fault for making this spontaneous decision, and I'm disappointed in my lack of chicken sandwich research prior to ordering. Actually, do you know what's disappointing me even more right now? The fact that you're almost 7 minutes into this video and you still haven't liked or subscribed. 95% of you watching right now aren't subscribed, and we're so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers, and I want you to help our small community get there. Subscribe now! Okay, thank you. We shall proceed. Hopefully our next restaurant can give me what I'm looking for. Welcome to Shake Shack. To avoid leaving with any feelings of disappointment, I've thought out a tactical master strategy to increase our odds of success. Not only will I be ordering one burger, but I'll be ordering 2. Therefore, the likelihood of being disappointed is very low, and as long as one meets the satisfactory criteria, we're all good. I just ordered a double cheeseburger and a chicken burger, and it totaled to 2,321 yen. So let's wait until our food's ready. Okay, I don't know about you, but that cheeseburger looks like it spawned straight from heaven. The chicken burger, on the other hand, it looks like the less attractive younger brother. Although I'm a man who values a strong cerebral connection over looks, today I'm gonna let my eyes decide for me. So let's start off with the double cheeseburger. Okay, can we all just take a moment to appreciate the work that has gone into making this beautiful burger? First, I just want to say, this was definitely not made by a chef. This was made by an artist that has dedicated their life to perfecting this art. This has to be one of the best burgers I've ever tasted, and it has the perfect ratio of meat to bun. The cheese is melted, buns are toasted, beef patty exterior is crispy while managing to retain its interior juiciness. Chicken burger, you've got a lot to live up to, so let's see how you do compared to your handsome older sibling. Okay, I underestimated you. You're crunchy, fresh, seasoned well. The meat's definitely not dry, but it's not the juiciest either. It could have been cooked a little less to increase the succulation factor. I love the combination of the salty pickles, lettuce, and meat. It's simple, but it tastes great. Thank you for coming into my life. What an experience you have given me. Shake Shack, you're currently in first place, but there's still one competitor remaining. You have a little bit of competition, my friend, because up next is the most popular fast food restaurant in the world. McDonald's, we meet again. After years of providing me with below average fast food, I just want to know if Japan will treat me any better. Japan is known for their high food standards, so I'm hoping this reflects in their McDonald's franchises. I'm going to order a chicken teriyaki burger meal with a drink. Hopefully you don't do me dirty, McDonald's, because I really do want to give you a chance. My food has arrived, and in front of me, we have fries, Fanta grape, a chicken teriyaki burger, and this mystery pastry dessert item that I chose to buy last minute. Let's start off with some chips. Okay, crispy, soft on the inside, seasoned to taste with salt, but nothing special. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Fanta grape. cold, refreshing, and sweet. Now it's time for the main event, the chicken teriyaki burger. And visually, it looks pretty darn good if you ask me. Now looking at this, I can tell this is either gonna be really good or really bad, and I don't know which one it's gonna be. So let's put this in our mouth. I've given McDonald's tens of thousands of chances in my lifetime, only to be disappointed every single time. But this time, it's surprisingly different. The lack of flavor I'm so used to from McDonald's has now been transformed into the complete opposite. A lot of flavor, but in the worst way possible. This is so overwhelming in flavor in such an unpleasant way. It's a mix between sweet, salty, savory, and tangy. For me, there's way too much going on, and I feel like it would have tasted better if it didn't have this much substance smeared on the fillet. Okay, finally we have this choco pie. Let's try this out. It's sweet, flaky, and it has this creamy inside with crushed cookies which give it a nutty sort of texture. Overall, McDonald's, you get a 5.5 out of 10. Therefore, our clear winner is Shake Shack, my boy!